Hi, this is KryptoSeoul Erica, episode 26. I'm sorry, I'm really late. I think it's been like over a week. I'm trying to do it like once a week every time, but it's always really hard to keep up. But yeah, I'm sorry for everyone who's been waiting for the recent updates. But hello, everyone. Hello. It's lunchtime here in Korea. I don't know where you guys are all over the world, but KryptoSeoul is all about the Korean markets. I'm just trying to have a tell you what's been going on for the last week and a half. So let's should we just go straight to it? Yeah, let's go. Okay. So there's been a lot of coin listings going on in Korea among Upbit and Bitthumb. So it's like a coin listing war eventually going on. And I think a lot of people are confused, like, why is this randomly happening all of a sudden? So it seems like there's a lot of random frequent listings going on. So for example, so this is the recent listing from Omisego and Kyber Network on Bitthumb. So it was actually announced yesterday, which was actually my birthday, but there was an announcement that they were simultaneously going to be listed on Bitthumb Pro and Bitthumb. So a lot of the Omisego OMG lovers, they were happy, and Kyber, it's been here for a while, and I think now, like, finally it's listed on on Bitthumb. So everyone's pretty happy. I think there's a lot of events going on with the listings, and also on Upbit. It was yesterday actually. Kakao Coin, it was listed as well, and I think it's like a never-ending war, right? So, and previously on the 13th, there was a listing of Golem. Golem's been here for a while, but I think it was not very familiar with the Korean exchanges, but now it's on Upbit, so it's good to hear. And the prices shot up. I'm sure a lot of you noticed, but as a result of the listing, it's called a listing effect. But the coin prices went crazy, and so did Omisego. I think it was about 30%. I think more actually. It just shot up instantly. So it was pretty crazy. And also on the 12th, there was the Mithril listing. I'm sure on Bitthumb. I'm sure many of you have seen this, and it was covered on Box Mining and all these YouTube channels because the price was going nuts, and I think people were just, Mithril was not very well known to the Korean public. I think people were, confused as why it was suddenly listed. Hi, David. But yeah, so it caused quite a stir, and along with there was Tron listing on the 5th, and also, let's see, Monaco was listed on Upbit on the 19th, so last week. Monaco went crazy after the listing, so yeah, I think the coin listing effect is quite evident, and it's not as, it doesn't last that long, actually. The price fall pretty instantly. I think after it shoots up, they pump and dump. I think that's maybe the reason. But yeah, the price is not that stable right now. I think right now it's just kind of fallen down back to its normal price level. And so with the Mithril, actually, when it was listed on Bitthumb, it went up like 10,000%. So it went, okay, so let's see. So this guy, so people who invest on Mithril, while the price was going up, I guess, it didn't sell. The people didn't sell, and some people got like minus profit rate. See, so this is all in Korean, but as you can see, 92.58 minus %. So that's pretty crazy. So wow. So he's left with this amount and invested with this amount. So he bought with this, and as you can see, that there's a huge reduction in the price level. I can't really laugh. It's a really, people were shocked at this blog posting, and it's everywhere actually in the Korean communities, and then people were just sympathetic of this poor investor. So this happened, and people lost a lot of money. People who didn't really know what's going on in the coin market, people who are new, they just dove into Mithril, and I think they lost a lot of money, and also with a lot of other coins as well, which shot up right after the listing, but it just kind of plummeted straight after. So, I mean, I think, this is not very positive in my point of view. I think this is instant, but it can be detrimental to a lot of new investors who are, kind of new to this whole market and the system. And we all know it's going to drop, very instantly. But people who just kind of are not used to it, they may lose a huge amount of money. And so, this has caused quite a stir. And a lot of people have been asking me, what's going on with the listings, and it's just all over the place. So, I mean, I don't know if there's a standard among the exchanges about like which to list. I think it's just a matter of maybe competition, maybe among the exchanges. I'm not quite sure, but it's just not really happening in a really structured way. So that's the main news that I've been hearing these days. And next is about huge platforms in Korea, like there's Kakao and there's Line, it's huge tech companies, and they all said they're going to enter the blockchain space. So there was rumors about Kakao Coin, Kakao ICO, it's going to be public, blah blah blah. It's partially true because it's Kakao. So the Kakao blockchain, like GroundX, the CEO, Jason Han, he had an interview, and because he wanted to clarify a few things, and he said it's going to kind of be better, well, not better, but being a better quality than Telegram blockchain. And so this whole new company is called GroundX in Korea. So it's it's focused on developing platform, and it's going to develop its own Kakao blockchain. So it's I mean, if you put all the Kakao services on top of its own blockchain, it's going to be huge, even within the Kakao network, because Kakao is actually a huge tech group in Korea. It's actually with all the mobile apps, it's all Kakao is very dominant, and the social network, SNS, everything's and Kakao Pay with the payment system. It's and Kakao Taxi. There's Kakao Map. So it's kind of like Google / Facebook. I don't know. It's all mixed. But Kakao is very huge in Korea. I'm sure many of you who visited Korea, foreigners, they must have noticed how big Kakao is, how influential it is. So the fact that it's having its own subsidiary, Kakao blockchain company, to run its own platform, it's huge, I think, to a lot of the global investors and community as well. So we'll see. And I think this group is devoted heavily on its developing its platform. So it's staying quiet under the radar a little bit, but I think once it's ready, it's going to kind of shoot up from the ground and showcase to the world, right, what it has. So I'm very expecting a lot from Kakao blockchain personally, but we'll see. And then in line with Kakao, there's Line as well. Line is also partially Japanese. It's a Japanese / Korean. It's very strong in Japan, actually, the Japanese market, but it's also in Korea. And Line has also said that it's going to develop its own blockchain platform. So there was this huge announcement, and the Line CTO said it's going to develop its own mainnet for the ecosystem of blockchain. And so it's going to be having its own Line coin, I guess. It's, own coins, and going to have its own services on top of Line platform. So it has made its own the subsidiary as well in blockchain. So it is Unblock in Korea. And I know the head of Unblock, who's been recently nominated, but he is having his own team to develop its platform and focus on its ecosystem, the communities. So it's pretty much going the same direction as Kakao, but we'll see. I mean, they've been rivalries for quite some time, actually. So it's quite interesting to see who's going to continuously do a good job. So yeah, this is what's happening between Line and Kakao in Korea. And so Nexon, there's been a lot of rumors surrounding Nexon. It's a Korean corp buying Bitstamp, actually. So Nexon has previously acquired Corbit last year. And Bitstamp is a huge company. It's a huge exchange. So we were kind of wondering, okay, it's going to. So previously it acquired Corbit. Now Bitstamp. So people were shocked and impressed, impressed by the consecutive acquisitions by Nexon, and it displays the power of Nexon. There are so many articles covering this, and it says it's imminent, the acquisition is imminent, and the announcement will be here in a minute, blah blah blah. And I think they may have considered the acquisition. I think it was one of the maybe nominee contestants, I guess, but I don't know if it's confirmed. And it says, I think the article was published on the 25th, and the Nexon CEO of Nexon said they're not going to acquire Bitstamp. So this is confirmed by the head of Nexon. So there were so many rumors surrounding it. So I think he was trying to clarify a few things to kind of make people more, clarified on the rumors surrounding the acquisition. So he said that Nexon has no interest in having its own cryptocurrency business and to connect its game and cryptocurrency together. So Nexon is it's obviously very, very popular, famous for its game business, but it's not going to integrate game and cryptocurrency together. So so that's what it says. And this is clarifying all the rumors that Nexon is acquiring Bitstamp. So I actually heard the rumor from the industry as well. So I was pretty sure that it's going to, but I guess not. I guess it's not going to. And next is actually about Coinone. So Coinone has been here for some time. It was one of the top 3 exchanges since last year, and it's been doing very. It's in a very stable, position. So it has, the CEO. He used to be a hacker, so he's, he knows what it's doing in a security aspect. And Coinone I use Coinone too, but it's very, very solid. And it says that it was the first exchange in Korea to enter the Indonesian market. So in the Southeast Asian market as a whole. So it established Coinone Indonesia, and it's going to go global. So I think what Coinone is trying to do is to go global and expand its market to the Southeast Asian markets, because it is pretty huge. I think Southeast Asia is one market that I think a lot of Northeast Asia is trying to target and to dominate, not to dominate, but to target, to enter, right? So yeah, so Coinone Indonesia, it's going to have its first registrants since April 16th. Yeah, and it's going to have certain events surrounding it. So people who are living in Indonesia, please, look at Coinone. I think it's going to, it's like, Upbit Korea, right? So basically having like a subsidiary, like a branch in another country. So yeah, I saw the Upbit Korea office actually nearby my house, and I just it's very familiar. Very interesting to see how many foreign exchanges are entering the Korean market as well. So vice versa, right? Korean exchanges going outside, and maybe Bitthumb was actually, I think there was an article about Bitthumb trying to go to expand abroad. Maybe it will. It already has, but we'll see. And last but not least, there was a lot of rumors again on the ICO scams. I gave a meetup about of RSK, and the RSK team came over to Korea, and they gave a presentation, and people were so interested about the allocation for RSK, and it's just I think there were a lot of illegal activity going on like with surrounding the coin allocation. So I mean, Kakao Coin, Samsung Coin, all the big names, right? Line Coin, blah blah blah, and there's many illegal activity that they're trying to get money, and kind of just flee with the money, right? And not doing what's been promised, right? So I think there's a lot of criticism from the industry about the Alibaba Coin, Telegram Coin, all in Korean. There's many rooms like Kakao, the like chat rooms going on where people sell these big names to the investors, and they take so much money out of it. So I'm sure the government is under investigation of all of this, but it's so much that it's too many to track. So I'm not sure if it's gonna do a great job. But I mean, right now the government is trying to regulate all the illegal activities going on. I think there was some rumor that they have certain they're tracking the activities of certain industry players. So maybe I'm under, but I'm not involved in any investment activities, so that's a relief. Hello everyone. 안녕하세요, Andy. Hi. Thank you for saying in Korean. Yes, it is pretty hard to say. Matthew, hi. Has anyone here heard about Typerium? No. Sorry. But yeah, there's so many projects going on in Korea. The ones that are going on are like there's Terra, Phantom. Let's see. Yeah, there's so many. I don't even keep track. And there's many meetups in Korea as well. So if you're interested in like some Korean projects, I can definitely bring some to the show and just make them, as the interview last time, have them talk about their project. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. But it's been a lot of news condensed in one time. If you have any questions about other news, other news, please let me know on CryptoSeoul@gmail.com. And people who have been waiting for the delayed show, I'm so sorry. It's been some. It was my birthday yesterday, so I spent a whole day kind of like relaxing. But sorry about that. I should have been pretty updated. So I mean, I'll definitely do it once a week. If some urgent things come out, then I'll do it live maybe, like through my mobile phone. So we'll see about that. But thank you for tuning in. Please enter my Telegram room. There's Twitter, Telegram, all listed in the the YouTube notices. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.